Well, good morning and welcome back to the Little French Homestead. My name is Sherry. If you are new, welcome. So it is grilling season. We are here in sunny Florida. Today is July 1st. Happy July 1st. We are already through half of the year. Christmas, I hate to say it, is going to come upon us real fast. So let's get some of these grilling seasons done. We are going to be doing just for today. These are kind of like an all-around everything delicious. We're going to be doing some Old Bay seasonings. We're going to be doing some blackened, some seasoned salt, and an actual all-purpose seasoning mix. I have all of my mixes already all taken out, and let's go ahead and get started. So the first one we're going to be doing today is an Old Bay seasonings. So Old Bay you can use for your seafoods, boils, fish. You can still even use poultry seasonings, but this is going to be absolutely divine. These are the same ingredients that you would normally do in a store-bought, but these are just homemade, so you can control the ingredients to what you want. I'm going to link all of the recipes down below in the description box for you. I am just going to make one round of everything, but feel free to go ahead and make this bunch. If you use a lot of Old Bay, then these are just some pint-sized jars. I do have a quart-sized jar. This is going to be for my seasoned salt. We, as our family, we put that on everything. We've been doing this for a little while now. Instead of just doing like regular salt, I'll put seasoned salt on, especially if I'm going to be doing any type of vegetables. My family has now found their new favorite, and they love the broccoli and cauliflower in bacon fat with a little bit of seasoned salt and some pepper. They found that great. I hate to say it, but I'm a stickler to it. I like, if I find something or my family finds something that they love, I'm one of those ones where I tend to use it all until they get sick of it and they say, "Ma, I don't want it no more." So this is why I do this. So I'm gonna do some celery salt. All right, come on, there we go. All right, and this is 2 tablespoons of celery salt. And where's my cayenne? Now, again, if you've been with us long enough, we are not a huge spice fan, but we do like a little kick. So it does call for a full tablespoon, but I'm not going that far into it. Okay, now you will see some of my lids. I do have these beautiful wooden lids on. Not every one of them has them. And then I'm not going to use the wooden lids for these because these mixes go a lot faster. So what I just done is in a dry erase marker to put them on the labels. That is super fast and super easy. Now, I did not have any ground bay leaves. I just have the regular organic whole. So I just smashed a bunch right beforehand. This is like 2 tablespoons. I just put them in a Ziploc bag. I will use this bag later in another thing, but I just put that in there and wrapped it all up. My main spices that I use quite often, this is pepper. I will go ahead here, let me just do that first. 1 teaspoon of black pepper. I will go ahead and use these wooden lids. It makes cooking a whole lot faster, just popping these lids off and then just using the screw-on lids for the ones that I don't go through as much. All right, so that was paprika. We got ground mustard. And then this is just about a teaspoon. Now, I don't have any white pepper, which is totally okay. You don't have to have white pepper. in this particular one. So if you wanted to add just a little bit of extra pepper, you sure could. Now the rest of these are pretty much all just like a teaspoon and a half a teaspoon coming down here. So what has everybody been doing this summer? We've been busy. We've been kicking around my daughter. We went to go see her. We went to do the Wizard of Oz Museum over in Cocoa Beach, Florida. Now this is cloves. And I don't have any cardamom, but if you know that you can do, it's right here, it also calls for nutmeg. So I just, I have my whole nutmeg right here that I got on Amazon, and the fresh nutmeg is so much better than just, you know, store-bought that's already pre-ground. I mean, any one of these are gonna be so much better if you can actually do ground yourself, but you know, it is easier for this. And that was coriander. And then let me just add a little bit of cinnamon. So the ground cardamom comes from nutmeg and a little bit of cinnamon. And that's perfect. All right. So that is your Old Bay seasoning. Let me give this a quick little mix, because I do smell a lot of the nice earthy tones for like the cloves and the cinnamon and the cardamom. Oh wow, actually I think this smells even better than the Old Bay seasonings. We will try that this summer. I will take you along with that one. That was smelling delicious. All right, so now we're gonna make the smoked paprika. So yeah, so we went to go see my daughter over in the East Coast, down over by Cocoa Beach. And this is 3 tablespoons. We went to go see her at Cocoa Beach. Then we went down to, like they said, the Wizard of Oz Museum. We had a blast there. My daughters did get bottom braces on. We've gone, besides the braces, but we have to squeeze all that in as much as we can during the day while they're still off from school. We did do, we went to see a concert. We've gone to a few more places. I can't think of them at the top of my head, but we've done some more things. We have a few more things that we're gonna get ready to go do, and then school's gonna be starting. I can't believe it's gonna be starting so fast. All right, so that was some cayenne. Now we're gonna do a little bit of salt. Oops, that's a little more than what I wanted. All right, we got oregano. Now I can't wait to try this blackened. I'm gonna make some chicken with that, some blackened chicken. We were over at Sam's Club the other day, and they had some chicken breasts that were super, super inexpensive. So I bought, well, I'm sorry, the chicken thighs, excuse me, and they were super inexpensive. So I went and bought 4 packages of chicken thighs, and we are gonna really, really enjoy those. So that went a lot faster. Salt, thyme, garlic, onion powder, beautiful. Oh, let me put that way, because that will help. Let me give this a good shaking all up. Yeah, so I'll put the spices on the grill, and we'll take that along. Let me give that a sniff. Oh, wow. Can't wait to use this stuff. All right, so now we're gonna do the all-purpose seasoning. And we got, this is 2 tablespoons. Now, a little while ago, I had made some Southwest seasonings, and we are gonna be having that tonight. I am going to have pork chops, and my husband's gonna go ahead and do that on the grill. So I can't wait for that to happen. All right. Seasoned salt, paprika. I'm trying to remember where I have everything. This is just a little bit more paprika. And then thyme and parsley. A tablespoon of these two. Let me go get the parsley. I didn't think I needed it, so I did. I did not grab it. All right, and then oregano. This is why I like doing this way. When you make spices all up, especially if you're not doing like huge, big batches, it's really a great idea to have like the list of spices that you want to use all very similar to what you've all brought out. It'll just go by, like you see, it's just going by so fast right here. Pepper, I just did oregano. Oh, pepper flakes. So yeah, it'll just, doing it this way, when you bring all of the ingredients out and you have a little bit of the same items, you're filling up the same containers. I mean, you wouldn't want to do like ranch, you know, like in the middle of this. You don't have the dill and like the minced onions, all of those other wonderful flavors. So you want to make sure that when you do any one of your seasonings, you try to get all of the similar seasonings, all the similar palettes together. All right, so this one is all done, all purpose. Now let me give that a smell. Ooh. All right, can't wait to put that on something. All right, and my last one is going to be the seasoned salt, like I said. So this one here is a half a cup of sugar. I mean, a half a cup of salt. What did I do with my salt? Oh, it's right in front of me. That was silly. So yes, this is a little bit more, but I am doing a bigger batch, so I am okay with that. Now this one does call for sugar. It's 2.5. Perfect. And then this one also calls for cornstarch. So we got 2 tablespoons paprika. Now any one of these, if you have like smoked paprika, you may certainly go ahead and do smoked. Some of these do call for smoked, but I don't have smoked on hand. All right, and then a teaspoon each. I'm going a little bit over here. Like I said, we've been putting this on everything, and I have a half a jar over here on the side. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mix all of this stuff up and just put it in a bigger batch. I must have gone through, oh, I don't know, maybe 3 of these size in like 2 months. So I love making my spice mixes. I love having these all out and already all done, but I just go through it so fast. So that's what I said. I'm just gonna make this up a little bit bigger than I normally would do. All right, so that was the last one. Garlic, it was garlic salt, garlic powder, onion powder, cornstarch, celery salt, and then black pepper. And now that's it. And I've got my seasoning cap right here. And we're gonna go ahead and just give this a little bit of a shake. All right. Oh yeah. Oh, this smells so good. I can't wait to go ahead, combine these together. Now this one here, my sea salt, is a little bit more orange because I added way more paprika into this one. It does still have a great smoky flavor, but like I said, I want to get this into this one here and just mix these two up together. And then that way, yeah, look at that. Look at that color. I don't know if you can see that from here. Let me come around. See, that's a beautiful, beautiful orange. That's what you want in a delicious sea salt. It has a beautiful orange to it. Well, if you see here, this took less than about 15 minutes to conquer everything here. By the time we had set everything all up and a few other things. Please go ahead, try any one of these. Let me know down in the comments how you enjoy these. I just want to say thank you so much for visiting my home today. If you like these videos, please go ahead, like, share, but most importantly, go ahead and subscribe and keep on cooking. Bye.